Hey guys, the Gemmy Fan here on Gemmy Master Electronics, and what we have here today is something really cool to show you, and it's also part of the Gemmy Pop Culture Series collection. This is the Gemmy animated Three Stooges animated golf scene. Um, yeah, Jordan, before you ask, this is the clicker version. Unfortunately, I got unlucky with this one, and I got the clicker version. If you don't know what the clicker version is, it's the one that that has possibly like posable arms to where you can switch the pose, like pose them and stuff like that. But keep in mind, guys, that these are very faulty, and I mean extremely faulty. Um, they're very unpredictable the way they move. They're not really. They're obviously not toys, and they can break in just a matter of just a few activations. It depends on what you do, and this is actually using the original 6-volt adapter it came with. It came basically almost brand new. But of course it needed some work to it. Curly, which is the one in the middle with the golf club, he had a split gear in the side-to-side mechanism, so it didn't go side to side, but the golf club still raised and lowered. But one of the hands came disconnected from the arm bracket. So I had to reattach that, put a new A-tooth gear in the side-to-side mechanism, and it works good now. But sometimes they get a little bit mixed up and stuff like that. Like sometimes the golf clubs touch each other, and uh, I think this one's Mo, this one's Curly, and that one's Harry. And Harry's arm kind of gets in the way of Curly, so it sometimes it prevents him from turning all the way. But yeah, guys, this if you plan on getting one of these in fully working condition, you will be definitely lucky to get one in fully working condition because chances are you're not. Yet again, another faulty Gemmy animatronic. And I don't know how I got this fixed as well as I did, and for some reason, I actually had to reinforce Curly's arms because if it wasn't for the reinforcement I had made, since the posable pieces are so bad, it would have basically gone like completely straight up in the air, and it would look ridiculous. So I attached two wires against the sides of the mechanism, so when the arms actually go up to the correct height, and but again, they're kind of unpredictable the way they move. They're using the proper 6-volt DC adapter, 800 milliamps. So if you guys are saying, "Oh, that's way too high of a voltage," it's not. It's the original adapter that it came with. So nobody needs saying that. It's just how these things work. This thing it moves extremely rapidly, and there's really not much I could say else about it. Everything works perfectly now. Harry's gear and his arm that moves up and hits Curly. The gear's starting to split in that, but I'll replace it when it's completely split anyways. But as you can see, it came with the original box and plastic frame inside. Um, yeah, I guess we'll look at the box first. It says the Three Stooges animated golf scene. Golfing the Stooge away. I guess that's what it says. It says Mo hits Curly, Curly hits Larry, Larry hits Curly, and Curly hits Mo. Fair enough. It says Three Stooges animated golf scene. Mo clubs Harry, Harry smacks Larry, Larry bops Curly, Curly whacks Mo, and yeah, you get the idea. And has a whole big thing of history. It's cool thing. It's pretty cool because it was actually sold at a 3stooges.com or something like that. That was an actual website back in the day. 2002 Jimmy Stooges Corporation. Obviously, I'm not going to read that whole entire history thing of them. But it says, plays their original theme songs, includes character voices, Three Stooges golf scene. Yeah, but the box is in fairly good condition. These were sold at places like Kmart, KB Toys, and Spencer Gifts. So, yeah, and possibly JCPenney as well. Yeah, now I guess we'll direct the attention to the characters themselves, and we'll get a closer look at them while in action. And as you can see down there, it says animated golf scene, or well, Stooges Golf Academy. That's what it says. And yeah, I guess we got a pretty good angle to show them. So there's really not much I could say. They might do a little bit of some glitching in between because they're not perfect. Okay, this is the best I could get it to do. So comment below what you think. What's his name? Curly moves the most rapid because especially the side to side movement, and sometimes the motor in his arms gets stuck and it makes kind of like a high pitched squeaky noise. It's probably the motor just dying because I can see, I may do some more future work on it. But these guys are mostly going to stay in the box, occasionally played. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about them. So I guess without further ado, we will demonstrate it for you. Hope you guys enjoy.
You lame brain. We get no place back.
Yeah, as you can see, Curly moves pretty rapidly. And as you can see, the club went actually behind Harry's head instead of in front of it. So they move pretty rapidly. And for some reason, it will not work with batteries. I don't know why. It's probably just a slight malfunction with the circuit board. But I guess we'll play it one more time for you.
You lame brain. We get no place back. You lame brain.
And as you could see, I told you sometimes the arm doesn't move up and down, but again, there's nothing I can do about that, so don't complain in the comments, say, well, it's not working properly. Well, all I can say is that if you want to get one yourself and work on it, then I highly recommend doing so, and then let's see what you think. Yeah, again, it has some trouble, has some malfunctions here and there, what it's supposed to do and what it's not supposed to do, but again, there's really nothing I can do about that. So, I guess this concludes our review over the Gemmy Animated Pop Culture Series, animated Three Stooges Golf Academy. Yeah, and keep in mind, guys, that another reason these things probably don't work 100% or, well, properly is because, keep in mind, these things are almost 15 years old. So, in another 5 years, they'll be basically 20 years old. And those plastic components are wearing out, I'm telling you. Even that they are new in the box, they're still old. Doesn't matter if they're new or they're used. So, hope you guys enjoyed this review, and thanks for watching. Alrighty guys, we are back with the Three Stooges. I'm currently in the process of disassembling it. Well, mainly just Curly, which is the guy in the middle. And as Jordan warned me about, and as he predicted, lo and behold, it is the clicker version. If you don't know what the clicker version is, it's the positional arms. You can see they're basically on little teeth there that you can reposition. But the cool thing is that the up and down mechanism for the club is not broken. It actually works good. But the problem is with Curly, the side-to-side mechanism that makes him go side-to-side several times is the gear split in that. So I'm going to have to find some way to get into that. As far as my experience with these guys, as far as my experience working with these, 0% whatsoever. I've never touched these guys. These are actually my first set ever to get. But it actually is cool having one in my collection now, so I'm just one step closer to completing it. So I guess we'll get a short little demonstration. I don't want to play it too much right now, because as you can see, an arm got disconnected. It's not broken, it just came unglued. As you can see there, the screw. As you can see, the kind of out of position too. That's... yeah. As you can see, he's not good. He does not go side to side.